BPA gears up starting this week.
And it's time to give blood.
All today on the Air. I'm your host, Lexi McPherson.
And I'm your co-host, Terrius Carpenter.
The RHS chapter of BPA, Business Professionals of America, have sent more and more kids each year to their national conference.
I'm Roger Creech, and we caught up with some BPA members to talk about the upcoming year.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Selm, and I'm one of the BPA advisors here at Richmond High School. Mrs. Witham is also an advisor. We're getting ready to kick off our 2015-2016 year for Business Professionals of America. Our first meeting is going to be next Wednesday, September 2nd, right after school. We're going to share all of the information of what you can participate in. We're going to have a lot more information about dates. Our district this year is in December at Hagerstown. Our state will be in Indianapolis in March of 2016, and nationals this year is in Boston, Massachusetts in May. Last year we took 14 students to Anaheim for nationals. We had our first individual champion. Dallas Heil last year was first in the nation in advanced spreadsheet, and we have also won Best Overall in Fair Trade for 2 years at the national level. If you're interested in participating, you can come to our informational meeting next week. We'll talk about all the different events. To qualify to be a BPA member, you just have to be enrolled in one of the business classes or technology classes here at the high school. So a lot of students have opportunities to participate just being involved. We prepare for all of our competitive events during class time, so it takes up very little time outside of the scheduled class day. Again, if you have any questions, you can see myself or Mrs. Witham in the business department. Hope to see you there.
So I think people should do BPA because you learn a lot of valuable skills, and also if you get to go to state or national competitions, you get to go to pretty interesting places. Like last year we went to Anaheim. So last year I did computer modeling as my event for BPA, and that went fairly well. Basically what I had to do is I had to make a 3D model for whatever project they assigned me, and so last year I had to make a mascot for a sports team. And so I'm thinking about doing that again this year, but I haven't made up my mind for sure. And I also did the fair trade team last year, and I also don't know if I'm going to do that again, but I know I'm going to do BPA again.
Well, I've done BPA for 2 years now, and I've gone to nationals both years, and it's really exciting. Both times I competed in broadcast news production team and integrated office applications. And we made it really far the first year, and we didn't make it as far last year. It was pretty disappointing, but we're really planning to come back stronger this year. We're incorporating a new team member. We're getting better equipment. We're getting better prepared. We kind of got blindsided last year, but we're hoping to do really well this year to make it to Boston. And I also competed on the fair trade team. I was the captain of the fair trade team. And we basically got together a group of 8 kids. We created a business that helped a third world country, and we presented it as an expo-style presentation to a bunch of the other competitors. And we were ranked on different things: presentation, sales, fair trade principles, how we really helped people. And it was very exciting. It was a very exciting 2 hours that we went through. And we ended up on top. We got best in fair trade principles and best overall. And so that was just probably the best part of the whole thing. And we're doing that hopefully again this year if they have the competition.
As you can see, they're very excited for the upcoming year. Back to you guys in the studio.
Sign-ups are going now to give blood later this week.
Macy Thornburg and I have a few facts about donating blood that could affect you. Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. More than 41,000 blood donations are needed every day. Almost 40% of people can give blood, but only about 10% do. Here is a peer helper with more information.
The blood drive is this Wednesday, and peer helpers are down in the lunchroom in all 3 lunches, and we still need 70 people to sign up. Don't forget that by donating, you are saving up to 3 lives.
So please donate, and you could save a life too. I'm Macy Thornburg, back to you guys in the studio.
Time to check in for a look at the announcements, including a few important ones for seniors.
BPA is not the only call-out meeting going on this week. Before we get to that, here's the details on when BPA meeting will start. The BPA call-out meeting will be after school on Wednesday in Ms. Selm's room, R211. Are you interested in business, marketing, computers? Find out about BPA and what you can do to become involved. The call-out meeting for the Richmond GSA chapter is Thursday in Ms. Fulvey's room, L111. Make sure to be there. Find out about the Gay Straight Alliance. All Liberty College students who are going to college visits this year, remember you need to turn in your permission slips to Ms. Fulvey as soon as possible. If you've lost yours, see Ms. Fulvey to get a new one as soon as possible. The French Club will be meeting next Wednesday, September 9th. Members should bring materials discussed at the first meeting. For more information, please see Ms. Robinson in her room. It's time to get signed up for driver's ed. There's a mandatory parent meeting in RHS cafeteria on Wednesday, September 9th at 5:30 p.m. You can pick up your registration form in the main office. Cost $390 with a $200 down payment due at registration. Attention all seniors, if you're looking to get ready to take the SAT or ACT, you can ask your counselor about the ZAPS test. Prep seminar, it's on September 20th right here at RHS. The cost is $79.99 but includes comprehensive study guide and all the practice tests. See your counselor to find out more. And it's time to get ready for Eastern Indiana College Fair. Make plans to attend the annual night and visit with admissions people from 50 colleges and universities from across Indiana. There's a financial aid session that starts at 6 p.m. with the fair running from 6:30 to 8 p.m. It's all Ivy Tech in Johnson Hall, Monday, September 14th. Seniors, it's time to think about applying for IU Wells Scholarship. Scholarship pays full tuition, academic fees, and living expenses up to $10,000 a year. It also includes opportunities to study overseas and other exciting experiences. You must have at least a 3.4 GPA to apply. For applications are due by September 18th. See your counselor soon to get an application. There's a meeting for all speech team officers today after school in Mr. Swango's room, R315. All officers are expected to attend. Make sure to stop by Red Hot Bookstore at lunch to pick up some great spirit wear. RHS fall sports are underway, and what's better way to show your spirit than an RHS hoodie or t-shirt. They have sizes from small to 4X. Stop by and see what they have today. You still have today and tomorrow to register to give blood. There's a T there. You still have today and tomorrow to get registered to give blood. As we told you earlier in our show, there are many reasons to give blood and save a life. Register at lunch with the peer helpers. Then on this Wednesday, a peer helper will come and get you out of class when it's time to donate. That's your announcement.
It didn't rain as much as we thought, but that doesn't mean our chances are over.
We were lucky enough to dodge most small storms this weekend, but the chances aren't completely over just yet. There will only be a slight chance today as temperatures climb into the mid to upper 80s. Humidity will be on rise, which is why the slight chance of showers sticks with us overnight. Lows tonight will only fall mid to upper 60s before heating up on Tuesday. Highs tomorrow will edge even closer to 90, but the clouds should move out and reduce any chances of a shower. For Tuesday night, skies remain low, days only falling to the upper 60s. The skies on Wednesday bring even warmer temperatures, so make sure to check back with us to see how warm we'll get. That's your weather. For On the Air, I'm Cody Mann. Back to you guys in the studio.
A heartbreak for RHS football, and tennis keeps on rolling, all in today's sports.
No other team is as hot right now as the RHS tennis team right now. The Red Devils improved their record to 7-0 on Saturday with a dual match win over two NCC foes. RHS sweeps both Lafayette Jeff and NCC newcomer Indianapolis Tech in straight sets 5-0. The Red Devils have yet to lose a single set against any other than their first 7 opponents. Between both their singles and double players, that's an incredible 70 straight sets, 1-0 losses. You can get out and watch these guys dominate again tomorrow night when they face Cambridge City at home. On Friday night, the RHS football team started off with a bang when Jawan Claiborne returned the opening kickoff 90 yards to put the Red Devils up early. But after that, it was all number 1 ranked New Pal who ran away with the lopsided victory. The Red Devils begin NCC play at home this Friday night against Indianapolis Tech. RHS volleyball competed in the Avon Invitation on Saturday. The Lady Red Devils split on the day going 2-2 with wins over Parameridian and North Central. Lexus Perkins led RHS with 38 kills and 9 blocks, while Megan Crass added 13 kills and 6 blocks. The Lady Red Devils travel to Northeastern tomorrow night. Soccer hosted Indianapolis Tech in a girls and boys doubleheader on Saturday. The girls set the state early with a big win in the first match, scoring an incredible 13 goals while shutting out the Titans. 8 RHS players scored, with Braxton Hurley earning a hat trick with 3 goals. The boys weren't as lucky, falling 3-1 to a very physical team. RHS was playing short-handed with a few key players out with injuries. Jonathan Herrera had the Red Devils' only goal. The boys are back in action at home tomorrow night when they host Rushville. Be sure to come out to the wrestling call-outs after school Thursday in Mr. Sonsini's room. And as we close sports, good luck to the girls golf team as they host Connersville tomorrow night. That's all the sports. Back to y'all in the studio.
That's the show.
And have a marvelous day.